Hey guys, Rimjaner here, bringing you another cast. This is going to be a Zerg versus Zerg on the map Ohana. I'll be spotting as the red Zerg in the bottom right corner, and I'll be facing up against my opponent CJ Lin, the blue Zerg in the top left. Every game I'm going to open up with the 15 pool, 15 gas, 17 hatchery build into a very strong Ling aggression build. I believe that this is a very, very strong build, opening at least. I wouldn't say build, a very strong opening, which can lead you into a direction of many different tech routes, whether if you're going to go into or a roach transition, into infestors, into broodlords later. Regardless, it's going to open you up very well, and I believe that it's a very strong build against many other Zerg builds, and I find that you could win the game within the first 7 minutes if your opponent isn't ready. I just find that, especially a lot of people who do 2-hatch, drone up a lot, and if you're not prepared for this build, you will be just hit pretty hard by it. Alright, so as you see here, I will put a 15 hatchery down. And in a Zerg versus Zerg, the first thing you should be doing is sending your overlords out in a line towards your enemy base. If it's a 4-person map, a 4-spawn map, you obviously are going to send your overlords in different directions. As we see here, I'm going to send my overlord to my opponent's natural, and I'm not going to see an expansion. And if you don't see anything by the 4 minutes and 15-second mark, what you want to do is prepare for some sort of roach or baneling all-in. As you see here, my opponent is going to go with a baneling all-in. I do see all these Zerglings streaming down the map, and the fact that they are not coming to my hatchery and just chilling over here, not that I can see them over there, but they aren't even trying to run in my base and get a scout, you know that some sort of imminent baneling all-in is going to happen. So your reaction to that, without even regardless if you don't see those Zerglings, if he's hiding them all in his base, you want to build this spine here. If you're more comfortable, build 2, but you do have 18 workers, so you're okay there. Build that extra spine, and then build those 2 workers later, or replace those workers later. So I'm going to go with 1 spine. If you feel more comfortable, build 2, and I probably will build another queen. A spine and another queen is a perfect defense for this Zergling all-in, the Zergling baneling all-in. The most important thing is actually just getting the better trade with the banelings. That's really what's going to determine if you're going to win or not. Regardless if you have 2 spines or 3 spines or whatever, the amount of Zerglings that you save is going to win the game. So he's going to come up here and realize that I have a spine crawler. It does have 3 Zerglings coming in. I do have a lot of Zerglings myself. The one thing you don't want to do is try to transition to roaches at this point of the game. Even in the beginning there, when I didn't see his hatchery at 4 minutes, I could have honestly put down a roach warren, but as you see here, the timing is before the 6-minute mark. Unless you're already building roaches, there's no way you're going to have them up in time to actually do any damage, to do any defense, sorry. So you want to just keep building Zerglings and hoping that these banelings don't kill too many drones. They can kill anything else, just not drones. So obviously, when they come up the ramp, you're going to protect them drones. I did have a favorable exchange a second ago there, and I did lose a lot more Zerglings, but essentially I just lost all the Zerglings I had. As you see here, we can check the Units loss tab. I am behind the Units loss, but I also do have more production than him. I have more guys on minerals, so I can afford to lose more, as you see here. And I'm just going to chase his Zerglings around the map with my Zerglings, even though I am outnumbered. By me doing that, he's not making banelings, and I know that I'm not going to get another baneling rush until a little bit more, and it's going to buy some more time for me to build up my defenses a little bit more and maybe get another queen and possibly transition into roaches. As you see here, I did have a lot more Zerglings coming, so I will engage. I will only ever engage when I have a favorable amount of Zerglings, or I guess even. So I'm going to try to chase them down now because I know I have more. I'm going to see those 2 banelings, and I would have engaged them with 4 Zerglings each, but I didn't know how long they were building for, so I decided to run away. So I'm going to park myself at the Zeldnaga tower. He's going to come in with all these Zerglings. This is an unfavorable exchange because I wasn't watching, but I ended up coming. I guess I came away even there. And at the same time, I am transitioning into roaches, just because this baneling war is going to just keep going on. And as he is building up more gas, he will be able to build more banelings. As you see here, there's a lot of gas stocked up. And as you see, though, since he is only on 1 base, he's unable to use all the larvae efficiently. As you see here, I'm going to do my one of the best ways to run away from banelings with a pile of zerglings. What you want to do is run away with your zerglings, and as soon as your opponent's zerglings are far enough, you want to engage them. Far enough from the banelings, you want to engage them. And as you see here, that's what I'm doing, kind of just dancing around the banelings there. At the same time, I'm using my queen to kill all these overlords. I just killed one there. And as you see, I engaged at the ramp away from those banelings. At the same time, I might be cranking out some roaches. Oh, maybe not yet. I do have another queen coming up and another spine crawler down. So I'm going to take this engage on again with just queens and zerglings. And these banelings are going to run to the left side. And so I'm going to engage with my zerglings on the right. And of course, they're going to run away as much as possible. The banelings are behind the zerglings, so you are okay to engage. And as you see there, he killed about maybe eight zerglings. And as you see the units lost tab, I have, he has surpassed me in units lost, as I have been pretty efficient on that last battle. And he's going to come in and try to pick off my queen, and my zerglings are going to come to the rescue, and my queen with 26 health is going to survive. That would have been a big difference just because I only have one queen ready, and my larva production would have slowed down. As you see here, my opponent is finally taking his natural, and this is at the 11-minute mark. As you see here, I have almost 10 more workers than him, and with such a small amount of workers, 10 is a big difference. As you see, my income is almost double his, and I am mining gas and minerals. And as you see here, I'm going to transition into the roach game. There's an overlord there, so I'm not going to reveal my tech. I'm going to hide my roaches in the back here and give him kind of the feeling that he still has a chance when really I do have all these roaches piling up back here. I did just kill another overlord, and he is going to be supply capped. And essentially, once I stop this all in, he's going to have to, he's going to lose the game. So he's going to come in with this last all in. My roaches are going to come up, and when you do a roach zergling versus ling baneling, you obviously want to have them as different hot groups, and essentially your roaches aren't really for attacking, they're more so for absorbing all the banelings. So what you're going to do is I'm going to come down the ramp, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. And as you see here, I shift clicked as many banelings as I can with my roaches, and by doing that, they're just going to run towards the banelings and try to shoot them, and you're going to use your zerglings to protect your roaches. And as you see here, my roaches are going to do their best to kill all those banelings, and they have to actually detonate themselves into the roaches just because there's really nothing else to do. And as we see here, my opponent will have to leave the game, and this is a way to deal with this kind of one base all-in zergling baneling pressure. Alright, so I'm Rim Janers.